Never in my life I went at that nigga. But that nigga went at me. Went at me for no fucking reason, B. That nigga dissed me. That nigga called me all types of... Yo, that nigga said all types of shit about me, bro. All types of shit. You feel me? I ain't never said nothing about that nigga. I came home. I was out with my cousin, man. We come home from the bar. We didn't even come home from the bar. We just came, we went out. And this nigga online violating. And I mean, it was to the point, he violated me to the point where I'm like, where this coming from? So I'm like, yeah, I don't fuck with niggas like you. I'm like, yo, what? Nigga, I don't even say. I ain't even say nothing about you. You know? You know? I ain't even say nothing about you. I ain't even say nothing about you. You came at me for no reason and try to like fess me the fuck up for no reason, nigga. And I ain't nothing about this dude. That's the sad part about it. Like, dude just came at me. This nigga came at me for no reason and try to shit on me. And I'm saying to myself, yo, y'all niggas gonna really try to shit on my motherfucking character, nigga? Gonna call me out my motherfucking name, nigga? What up, Star? How you, Rob? Gonna call me out my motherfucking name? Like, that's some weirdo behavior, bro. You get online and say, yeah, yo, fuck that nigga. Yo, nigga. I'm like, yo, hold on, homie. I said something to you that you, out your motherfucking mouth, had to disrespect me as a fucking man? Like, I didn't understand his sense of logic or why his attacks was at me. I still don't understand his sense of logic of attacking me. But then I had to realize the reason why these niggas do what they do is because they already had that envy and that jealousy in their bones, nigga. We know you niggas be hating. All I did, I shared that nigga channel out, showed the nigga love at one point. I'm like, yo, alright, he cool. That nigga was like, yo. That nigga went at me all crazy. I said, alright, bet. I wasn't mad. Because I was like, okay, that's how you feel. So be it. But I want to understand, where did you hear me say anything about you? And he never apologized. When I saw it was a troll that trolled his clown ass, and he tried to say it was me, and he ain't even apologize, I'm like, yo, that's some sucker shit, bro. Cause you could have hit a nigga behind the scenes and say, yo, Bullets, man, yo, was that you in my chat? He ain't did none of that. So when a nigga feel that type of way that he wanna go at a nigga, you been feeling the way. You been feeling like you wanted to go at me. I ain't feel no way. I ain't never said, yo, I got issues with Zip with the drum. I'm gonna go at this nigga. I don't study niggas like that. But that nigga had an issue with me. And he had a hatred for me. Which is crazy. But you gotta let these niggas marinate in their own misery. Gotta let them marinate in their own misery, man. And I let that nigga marinate his own misery, man. You mad at me for what? Don't be mad cause niggas violating you, nigga. You ain't no smart nigga. You's a dumb nigga, bro. All you talk about is, I was a hooligan. What hooligan, nigga? You ain't no fucking hooligan, nigga. You rob civilians, nigga. That's not a hooligan, nigga. Hooligan is a nigga that run up in a coke spot and rob the plug, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Extort niggas. That's a hooligan, nigga. Not no nigga that took from fucking civilians and after you taking Metro cards. This how you know this nigga's a weird nigga. You taking civilians Metro cards. Metro cards. You taking they little gold chains. They leather jackets. You not robbing them for no drugs, nigga. You not robbing no gangsters. You robbing innocent people. And because you robbing innocent people, you went to jail for doing that. That's crackhead behavior. That's drug addict behavior, nigga. That's not gangster nigga behavior. That's not no hooligan behavior. That's what crackheads do. Robbing civilians. I read that nigga paperwork. I'm like, oh, this the nigga they talking about is a gangster? Get the fuck out of here. Nigga robbing civilians, nigga. You talking about a nigga like a Tata was a real nigga. You call that man saying that man is that man, Tata's a rat. And had no paperwork. Lied on that man. But your paperwork is online. All you gotta do is look you up. Your case shows, nigga. You robbed civilians. You preyed on civilians, nigga. And went to jail for preying on civilians. Came home in 2020, nigga. And all through your bid, nigga, you got beat the fuck up. You was smoking deuce before you left. And before you was smoking deuce, you was sniffing dope. So that's what you was, nigga. A fiend in jail. He was a fiend. I just laugh. I don't understand how somebody like you can get online and talk how you talk and you ain't did nothing, nigga. Come on, bro. This nigga, y'all talking about this nigga like he, that nigga Zip a real nigga. Ask yourself, right? He going at Spanish niggas, right? But mind you, he was running behind Puerto Rican niggas. Tell him Blanco, right? He running behind that nigga. He running behind the germ nigga, right? These niggas, R.I.P., my bro China was protecting, right? China, which Winter Circle was his shit, right? This nigga, a dick sucking nigga, right? He goes and diss China. It's a man that can't defend himself. He dead, right? You can't defend yourself when you dead. You talking heavy about a nigga because you sucking China Mac dick, right? Because that nigga exposing China Mac for being a fraud. You get on a platform, you talking heavy about a dead man that lost his life, right? Just like you did with Tata. Now, mind you, R.I.P. Shy Dukes, right? Mind you, right? When China was alive, you ain't hear from no Zip with the drip. You ain't seen from no Zip from the drip. When Tata was alive, you ain't seen Zip with the drip online. Talking about him. Zip with the drip came on the line when he knew that niggas was, come on, bro, was gone. And he knew he wasn't gonna get no pushback. Let's keep it real. Come on. If these niggas was around, you wouldn't hear a peep from that nigga. I don't give a fuck about you doing an interview with Gully TV, nigga. You did that interview on the phone so niggas wouldn't see your fucking face, nigga. You didn't do that shit on camera. Talking about, yeah, I was talking about the nigga Ty when he, yeah, you talked about him on the phone. You didn't talk about him on camera. And you didn't pop on the internet until that nigga was deceased. I can't respect niggas like that. That's a coward. That's a coward. You living in Brooklyn because you scared to go back in your neighborhood. Why you such a tough motherfucker? Why you scared to go back to your neighborhood? Y'all niggas never asked that nigga? Yo, homie, why you don't go back to fucking the Corona? Talking about, yo, Billy Bang's my man. Billy Bang ain't your mans, bro. You don't know Billy Bang. Stop saying he your mans. Stop saying certain dudes is your man. These dudes ain't your fucking mans, bro. Nigga up there talking about Billy Bang, blah, 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 my mans. The niggas ain't your mans, nigga. You wasn't hanging with none of them niggas, man. We ain't even in the same age range as them niggas. So how the fuck is them niggas your mans? You a fucking liar, bro. You went, like I said, you running behind Spanish niggas, and you done violated them Spanish niggas to the point where you was talking greasy about Fat Joe, and niggas don't really want that smoke with Terror Squad like that, so they had to fall back from you, nigga. Oh, you think I don't know? Let me explain something, right? Y'all need to ask Zip. Yo, Zip. Why them winner circle niggas don't have you around no more like you was around them before? Why he ain't around the Germ nigga? Why he ain't around the Teleblanco nigga? You know why he ain't around them niggas? Because Skane Dollar is they boss. Yeah. Skane Dollar and Mark Pitts is they boss. Skane Dollar means, you wanna know who Skane Dollar means is? It's Fly Ty. You know who Fly Ty brother is? Webb. And you know Zip was online talking greasy about Webb and Ty and all them. And them niggas is the big dogs. Big dogs. They got the influence. I ain't deleting this. They the big dogs. So I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand something. What happened to your podcast? What happened to your sponsors? They had to fall back because they knew that record label was about to be out of here. Because them niggas cut the checks. And they wanted to get active with you. And you ain't want to get active, Zip. Yeah, he got 5 years probation. He said it online. Go look. The video is on my Instagram. He said it out his own mouth. I got 5 years probation for a homicide. In 1998, who you knew in New York City getting 5 years probation for a homicide in New York City in 1998? This is the Giuliani and George Pataki era. Now, if you know about George Pataki and you know about Giuliani, niggas wasn't getting no breaks in the late 90s, in the 2000s, in the Pataki and motherfucking Giuliani era. Your ass was getting slayed. You see niggas is coming home now, 50 years old, 40 years old, grazing they bed, grandfathers, because they was getting slayed by the Giuliani and Pataki era. So I want to know how Zip got 5 years probation in an era when niggas wasn't getting no 5 years probation. Because my cousin did his crime before Zip did his in 95 with the Queen Latifah shit. I tell y'all that all the time. Where they shot the bodyguard, yeah. Her homie, her mans, when they shot him, and Queen Latifah was in the back of the BM. and they booked the BM, and they gave my cousin 21 years. He did 21, came home, maxed out 2016. He had to do all that. So I still want to know how Zip gonna tell the general public that he got 5 years probation for a homicide, and my cousin was an attempt murder and an attempt robbery. So how the fuck a nigga gonna tell me he got less time and probation for an attempt that turned into a homicide? Make that make sense. Who you fooling? You think I'm slow? You think I don't know the law? I know the fucking law, nigga. See, what niggas don't understand is, in the state of New York, they have a law called the Willie Bostick law. Okay? And in that law, and this is facts, in that law, if you a juvenile and you do an adult crime, you was charged as an adult. Because Willie Bostick, right? And the Timmons twins, you know, that nigga Mac Mean love to bring that nigga name up, Ronald Timmons and Ron Do. Yeah, they was in the Bronx wreaking havoc, sexually assaulting women, robbing the elderly, kicking in the doors, pushing robberies, all that, right? And the state of New York said the way we end that is that at 16, if they do an adult crime, we gonna make sure we give them adult time. So a nigga like Zip can't talk stupid shit to a nigga like me. Talking about, oh yeah, I got. I mean, shut up, nigga. He's a fucking liar. Every time he talk, he stuttering. That's how the nigga be talking. I got 5 years probation. Shut up, nigga. Lying to niggas online. Like, come on, bro. This nigga's a liar, bro. It's a liar. He's a bum, nigga. Like, come on. Let's really be honest, bro. Let's really be honest, my nigga. That nigga whole life is fugazi. Right? This nigga want to be a fucking rapper. Nobody bought his fucking CD, right? This nigga want to be a podcaster. I told this nigga, yo, nigga, you around all these Spanish niggas. Everybody got jewels on. You the only nigga around Spanish niggas. These niggas got rollies, APs on their wrists, fucking big ass chains on their neck, and you a black nigga around all these Spanish niggas, and all these niggas is looking like money, and you looking like bummy. So I hurt that nigga feelings to the point that on his birthday he bought himself a little ass dingy name looking chain. Make that make sense, yo. He talk about, yo, I caught a homo. You ain't caught no fucking homicide, nigga. You a slow nigga, Zip. Okay? You and your brother's heroin mixed with alcohol babies. You hear me? You a heroin and alcohol baby. That's why you niggas look like that. That's why you talk like that, nigga. You's a special ed nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You got learning disabilities. We know that. It's very unheard. Ain't nobody get no 5 years probation for no man down in New York City. You a real bozo. Any nigga that you as a come on, bro. Your pops was a heroin addict, nigga. That was your pop. He was a stick-up kid / heroin addict. Your moms was getting high. Okay? Your mom's cleaned up, found her a good nigga. This how you know his sister and him, they just had the siblings is not the same. How you got one sister that's a professional working woman, and you got You and your brother was just fucking losers. You know why y'all niggas was fucking losers? Cause y'all niggas wasn't gonna be shit. And you ain't gonna be shit. You still ain't shit, nigga. You still ain't shit. It ain't what I'm saying. It's what society said, nigga. Society look at you as a piece of shit. You keep talking about you left blood. No, nigga. Sherm the Worm kicked you out the whip, nigga. You didn't leave blood. You got thrown out the whip. You like to lie too much. You like to lie too much. You see a nigga like me, we know you a liar. You can't come online and tell me nothing about nothing, nigga. You a fraud. You a fraud. You's a fraud. Anytime you hear a nigga talking like, come on, bro. Why all your stories gotta sound like lies, bro? None of your stories sound real, bro. You give a fuck if you around. Nigga told me, oh yeah, I was kicking it with these niggas and all that. He was a dick sucker. Your podcast ain't work. You hating on, this how you know this nigga's a hater, right? He hating on me. I ain't hating on him. He hating on me. I don't speak about this nigga. This nigga try to shit on me. Hating that I got motion and niggas want to do interviews with me. You can't get mad because niggas want to do interviews. You hating on Benzino. You hating on Sub-Zero. You hating on everybody that's sitting there. You hating on Smurf because Smurf sit next to me. You mad because these niggas fuck with me, nigga. Don't be mad that real niggas fuck with me and they don't fuck with you because they know you a sucker, nigga. You got, yo, son, you got flagrant jail stories, bro. Niggas is online saying how they cut you, how they punch you. You even admitting that you getting beat on in jail. Come on, bro. You losing one-on-one fights. Like you not a motherfucking man. You can't defend yourself in a one-on-one fight. I've never lost a one-on-one fight. Now, niggas is jumping me and cornering me with a bunch of niggas. That is what it is. But you've lost one-on-one fights. Your write-ups shows that you said a nigga scratch you. You got niggas saying that you was in a man-on-man relationship. You went online and said, yo, Blue Boy dropped a knife on it. Yo, these is your stories. Your stories sound foul. You talking about a nigga like Fat Joe. Fat Joe's a made nigga, bro. I don't care how much niggas don't like Fat Joe. Fat Joe really outside, nigga. Fat Joe really got them niggas. And niggas know he about that. So you could talk all that about Fat Joe. You can say all that about him. But I dare you to go pull up any event or any spot that a Terror Squad nigga at. You ain't gonna do that. Corey King, he was talking hefty. You ain't hear that nigga? He was talking all that gangster shit. All that shit he said about Fat Joe. He was like, yeah, yo, that nigga fuck that nigga, yo. Fuck that nigga Fat Joe and all that. Yeah, you niggas got hit me 48 hours and all that. Yeah, he was talking all that. And then niggas made you apologize. Less than, what was it? Was it 48 hours after he apologized? Let me look. How many hours that was when Corey King, when he did that video on Fat Joe? How many was that? That was two. Oh, not even. 72 hours. So he made this nigga apologize in 72 hours. He did a video 2 days. He did the video 5 days, talking all greasy. Talking about, yo, Pistol Pete and Fat Joe, you got 48 hours. And niggas had to remind you, nigga, you ain't that strong, homie. And you was a pup. They treat you like puppy child, nigga. And they made CK apologize. These pop shit and apologize ass niggas. You can't respect these niggas. They talk all that, oh, I'm a real nigga and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing, bro. I do a whole lot of bluffing. Hassan is another one. Whole lot of bluffing with that nigga. So I'm a rock nigga snap out. Okay, Hassan, you gonna do all this to niggas? Then let's explain this, right? You had the chance to make a movie when you saw 10 Toes Down. You didn't make that movie in City Island. You sat there and was talking with the nigga. You had that chance to get active with, you said, oh, when I see G with the niggas, I'm gonna get active. No, Hassan is my son. I'll never be Hassan's son. I got that nigga lit again. I'm the reason why he was able to get on and speak with Wack 100. If I ain't call that nigga, that would have never happened. You would have never got that Mama Duck, that viral moment. You would have never got none of that. You would have never got none of those. You would have never got the Nipsey, none of those. Wasn't for me, nigga. You see, after I left, that nigga shit ain't been the same, my nigga. Look at that nigga numbers. Look at that nigga Hassan numbers. Y'all ever watch his numbers? You ever seen Hassan Campbell numbers? As of lately? Like, as of lately, have y'all ever seen his numbers? You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga's numbers is not even, like, come on, bro. That nigga numbers is trash. 40,000, 21,000, 30,000. It's not working no more. Nobody cares. That nigga killed his whole. See, I try to help that nigga. See that situation that y'all see Product and Sub did? That was supposed to be Lord Jamal and Hassan Campbell and Snowbilly. That's what it was supposed to be, right? But Hassan is so much a fucking prima donna that he's a scared nigga and he's a prima donna that he can't share the spotlight with niggas. So that's why his shit ain't flourishing. And that's why it's going down. And he's upset that Fat Joe, Mason Cam, Gilly and Wallow is getting a lot of respect. You mad at Max B because he can go back to his hood? Why you hating on Max B, nigga? Because he can go back to 40th? You mad because you can't do that. You can't do that in your hood. Your hood don't love you, nigga. Niggas in Bronx River throw bottles at you. That's right there is a slap in the face, nigga. I grew up in the hood and niggas throwing bottles at me. Damn. No love for me. Yeah, nigga, no love. Because niggas don't fuck with you. When your hood don't fuck with you, nigga, who gonna fuck with you? Your hood don't fuck with you. They throwing bottles at you. I have to laugh at Hassan because it's like, you a laughable dude, bro. It's like, why are you trying so hard to make people, you know, feel sorry for you? You on here crying about niggas is bullying me. Niggas making fun of what happened with me in bed. Like, come on, bro. Nobody making fun of you. Niggas don't believe your fuck shit. Niggas don't believe you. See, Hassan don't understand, like, his lies and the whole fucking shit he was doing, it just ran its course. People just got tired. And it was like, it was a point where people really believed him. But then they started seeing, like, hold on 1 second. You doing this? You doing that? You fucking with niggas that violated you? And we, your supporters, thought these people was your ops? And you up here trying to make money with people that violates your family and your kids. People ain't stupid. Then they see the pattern. See Hassan, they see the pattern with Hassan. See, Hassan don't understand, bro. Like, it's a pattern with you. That you want some, come back to me, begging you please. I want you, baby, come back to me. That's you, right? So, when it comes to these dudes online, you go back to these people. You still fuck with these people. So you'll go and say, well, I don't fuck with these niggas, fuck these niggas, right? You'll diss Sarnetta, and then you on the phone with Sarnetta behind the phone. I used to think Sarnetta used to be lying. When that nigga used to tell me, he's like, yo, you don't understand. Me and Son, we talk all the time. I'm like, how y'all talk all the time and you violate this man mother? I'm not understanding that. My logic, because a nigga with common sense and a nigga with logic is not understanding how a nigga that's supposed to love his mother is having a conversation with a nigga that said that bitch gonna die. I'm not understanding that logic. So it took me some time to really see it, and I started seeing patterns. Like, what really struck me was the night, and I don't know if Tigo Billy in here, is when Son came online and had China Brim and all these dudes on his live stream. And I'm like, China Brim? What the fuck? Sarnetta, like 10 toes. What the fuck is these niggas doing on the live stream? So it kind of like dawned on me, and it kind of like fucking had me thinking like, yo, is this nigga for real? So I had to address it on my live stream because I'm like, yo, it's niggas on my page, on my stage, that's like, that I fuck with, that he should be having up here on the channel. Why is you bringing niggas that you got issues with to conversate when you got niggas that really fuck with you, that you should have on the channel chopping it up? And that's when I realized that nigga ain't about fucking with his niggas. He's about his ego. His ego was everything. He ain't about helping nobody. He about helping his ego and himself. So when you understand a nigga logic and you start realizing that these dudes don't really be about helping others, right? You see how they complaining about Fat Joe and all that? Why y'all mad at Fat Joe? Why y'all mad at Jada? Them niggas helped out niggas. Niggas could talk all they want about these niggas, but Cuban Link wouldn't be where the fuck nobody would have known who Cuban Link was if Fat Joe ain't give him a fucking avenue. You know, nobody would have known who fucking J Hood was. Who can Hassan say, yo, I helped this nigga be the biggest YouTuber? He can't say me, because I solidified myself before me and Son ever linked up. I was doing numbers. Any content I did numbers. I didn't need his help. Even though it'd have been cool if he'd have shared me, but he'd shared me if I did a video about him, but he'd never share me if I'm doing a video talking about topics. So that's why I was like, oh, that shit ain't genuine. So that's when I say, yo, I'm just